Welcome people. Sorry that I haven't been recording as much past couple of months since like February. I finished all my university stuff so we can get to camera business. Mainly I want to do some reviews with you guys. The video topic is actually a review and unboxing of an older model. And we're gonna be unboxing it today and reviewing it. Probably the review about this will be recorded in the future. But yeah, let's get into the opening of this. Well packaged, I guess. This is actually the Fly More combo, so like the bag, batteries, some extra propellers and the charger. And there is everything here. I'll take this out. And there's the drone. It looks quite big in my hand on the camera, but it's actually very small. There's the camera. There's the remote. Honestly, I feel like the remote, the remote is like heavier than the actual drone, so that's funny. Packaged in there, and the accessories is just like this thing. I don't know what it is. It's manuals in there. So, okay, cables. All sorts of cables for different phones. I guess this is again USB Type-C to just general USB. Get the plug. I guess this is like a charger for the batteries. Yeah. Here's the remote. Yeah, here's the charger for the batteries, and we have 2 extra batteries and one is already on the drone. Again, in is USB Type-C. Okay guys, so I just found that in the instructions, you pop this thing up, there's the actual iPhone cable. So here we are a couple of days after. It's pretty easy to get used to it. Getting those shots perfectly takes some time and practice, but once you get it right, it's pretty cool, and it's definitely something I recommend for all of you guys to have. It's 249 grams and you don't need a permit for this. Laws are that if a drone is above 250 grams, you need a permit for it. So you need to like pass that, I don't know, test that you can and get a certification that you can fly drones. For this, you don't need anything, it's legal, so you can just fly it out of the box. One thing I would recommend is having a second phone for recording, mainly because it's easier to keep it in the remote and then use it straight away, but you don't need to. One thing I would point out, I felt like I could break it easily and stuff, but actually one thing I noticed as a beginner, because I was flying it out of my hand, it did cut my fingers a lot, because I had some like places where I needed to fly it out of the hand. So if you want to learn how to fly the drone out of your hand, check out my channel. I'll post that video soon enough. Opinion, I'm not gonna get into specifications too much. So you already know this drone records 4K at 30 frames highest. It captures, I think, 12 megapixels of photos. I'm not sure about that, but I think it is correct. The batteries tend to last about 30 minutes, but it's more like 20 to 20 something minutes of flying, which does seem like a little bit, but it's not actually. When you get to the spot and you want to film, you're just gonna film for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes in all actuality. If you do need that extra time, you can buy the bundle, which is Fly More Combo, which you get like 3 batteries more and the charging dock, which for me it was enough, honestly. You can also bring a extra like external battery and then charge the batteries in the dock while you're moving and whatnot. For the price being, you get the drone, which has like motors for flying. It has a gimbal, it has a camera that captures 4K. You get the software, which is free, and you get a remote, which has like a pretty good like distance. You can record. I didn't record in cities. That's one thing to mention. I did record most of the nature because I bought this drone to record more in the nature than in the cities. So I'm not really sure how it performs in the signals and where there's like a lot of telecommunication stuff. Recording in high winds. The drone does fight it a bit. If the wind is high, like you can see the drone, like, you know, it'll tremble and stuff, but still the footage will look smooth because it has that gimbal, so it's no problem. I did feel a bit intimidated. I felt at times that it could crash, but in reality it didn't happen. It was just flying normally and it fought the wind pretty well. So my honest opinion, you should totally buy this drone if this is like your first drone. I'll maybe recommend this drone over the Mini 3, mainly because Mini 3 is more expensive. It does pack more sensors, which is better, and it's has a bit of a better distance, but it's much more expensive. And you do get that new and better resolution, but then again you need a really strong PC to
process that. And honestly, if I were to record in a resolution higher than 4K, I would just record it for the sake of maybe zooming or cropping, which with a drone you can already do by flying, so it's no big deal. Again, if you don't have the money for the Mini 2, you can grab the Mini 1. If you really want the Mini 3, you can get it, but then again, I would jump to maybe some higher standard drones than the Mini, but then you need a certification and everything. So this is a pretty good drone, 4K recording, good quality picture, good flying for the price, good price as well, and also you don't need any certifications, you can fly it out of the box. That would be it for today, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn how to fly the drone out of your hand, check out my video on the channel. Follow me for more vlogs, more reviews, more tutorials about cameras and recording in general. And that'll be it for today.